Hey, what's up? I'm going to paint a couple squarebills today with the bluegill pattern. So first I'm going to start with an opaque white for my base coat. A lot of people skip this step when they make videos, but it is important. Then I'm going to move to an opaque yellow for the belly area. I'm going to go just along the belly and up the sides a little bit. From there I'm going to move to a wicked golden yellow, which is kind of an orange yellow, and I'm going to fade that up to that darker orange yellow from that opaque yellow on the belly. Then I mixed a custom color here. I tried to get a teal, and this is for some detail work. I couldn't find a good teal in existence, so I mixed a green and some blues together. I'm going to use a custom stencil to paint some splotches on there, just random dots, and then I'm going to go over it again with this fine mesh and fold that mesh over twice to make more of a rounded pattern. And I'm going to do this detail work on the gills, similar to what you'd see in a bluegill, to just get that kind of textured blue just along the gill there. I'm also going to shade with this color along the backs and bottoms of those gills. The next color I moved to here is, this is a moss green. I think the receipt there, the label is covering up the actual name of that one, but that's a moss green from Createx. I'm using a wider scale pattern mesh on this one than I did for the detail on the gills. This is just a piece of a loofah. Works really good. It's really stretchy and you don't have to pin it down. You can kind of hold it with your hand. It's really easy to work with. And I'm just going to do from top down a little bit and fade that about halfway down to the line on the bait there, and then darken it on top a little. Now I'm moving to a sepia color, if that's how you say it. It's a little bit darker, a little more brown, and I'm going to do more of those splotches like I did with that teal. It gives the bait like a realistic look because there's a lot of imperfections in nature. And then I'm also going to hit it with that finer mesh to give it a little more detail just along the sides. Then I just picked up a transparent black. I'm using this for stripes. The stripes aren't real pronounced on a bluegill, so I do like to use a transparent and just put it on a little bit at a time. I ended up going a little heavy-handed here. I did more than I wanted to, which tends to happen with any kind of black. I think a transparent black's a good way to keep that from completely ruining your bait. And then finally I'm going to hit the belly with a little opaque orange there. I forget the exact name of it, it's in the video. Just to give it a little contrast on the belly. So it breaks up that just this straight yellow, and I think it makes it pop and look really cool. These turned out great. I'm really happy. They're pretty dark, but I think with the clear coat it's going to pop. And I'm going to do an orange eye that's going to kind of match that belly orange and contrast with the dark. I darkened the gills and the eye with that transparent black. So these ended up looking really cool, kind of flashing the light at different angles so you can see the stripes. But you can also see the colors and the scale patterns and all those patterns, all those layers that I did. I like to scratch off the excess paint on the bill that my tape didn't cover. That spot's really hard to tape off. So it comes off really easily. I just use my pliers I use to put eyes on and just scratch that off. Put them on some toothpicks here, dip them in my clear coat, give them a nice bath, go real slow. The slower you go, the better. It just helps avoid those bubbles. If you do get bubbles, you can pop them with just poking them with a paper clip. You'll see that at the very end. I had a bubble. I'm able to clear that up. It's a self-leveling clear coat, so you can poke them a little bit when it's still wet like that, and it will just kind of cover up any imperfection. I always do a second coat as well. Just helps to, again, take out any imperfections. Here's how these turned out. I'm really happy with them. Hope you guys like it.